guys, Adam here, and this is my top 5 figures of 2015. So here you can see, not my top 5, but my top 10 to 6. There's no particular order with these guys, it's just them. Here's the Ultron from the 3-pack, Target exclusive 3-pack. And these aren't figures that were released in 2015, it's just figures that we've bought in 2015. So I have that Carnage that I love, the Pizza Eating Spidey, Hero Cage Iron Man, and Wolverine. I love this Toy Biz Series 6 Wolverine. So let's get these guys out of the way and move on to the actual stars of the show. Here we go, number 5. So for number 5, I have the NECA Ultimate T800. This is number 5 because it's such an amazing figure. Yeah, there are some things that are kind of about it, like the articulation. But I understand you have to give some to get some. So first off, the weird thing is the weird lower thigh swivel and then boot cut. So that was one thing I didn't understand. There is such a thing as too much repetition. And really nothing else. The paint apps are amazing. The likeness to Arnold Schwarzenegger is insane. And overall, I just really enjoy posing this figure around. Number 4, we have the First Order Stormtroopers from the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series. These guys are on my top 5 list because they're such a great army builder, and because the design, it's like an original Stormtrooper design, only it looks more sleeker and more curved than the original armor. The articulation on these guys, it's pretty decent. Not the best articulation, but it's better than the original Stormtrooper. And overall, the paint apps, not on this guy, but on this guy, the single card release, it's really nice. I mean, the white is a nice bright white, and the black is a matte black. Number 3, I have Kylo Ren from the Black Series. Of course, you can't have the Stormtroopers on my top 5 list without Kylo Ren being on my top 5 list. And the reason he's number 3 isn't because of the articulation, isn't because of the design of the figure. If there was one difference, I would be even more happy with this figure. But it's really just because of the character. As a figure, this figure is pretty basic, but it's not the worst figure. The one difference I would have loved to see is if this hood wasn't soft goods hood, if it was like a separate piece from the scarf here, and it just rotated with the head, it would look a lot better than the soft goods hood does. And I just think it would be overall a better figure articulation-wise. Number 2, I have my McFarlane SpiderMan, or the Hasbro release of the McFarlane SpiderMan, which I think is a little more accurate to the comics because it does use black where the blue should be. And if you've seen Todd McFarlane's artwork, the blue parts on Spider-Man's costume are predominantly black. And it's just the great amount of articulation on this guy. But the reason this guy isn't number 1, yeah, he falls down very easily, especially this. Really, all of the joints on here are pretty loose. The arms, especially this arm, the ab crunch, the swivel is fine, The legs are kind of but the knees are just, I wish I knew a trick for getting knee joints to stick better. But other than that, this guy is number 2, and he would be number 1 if it wasn't for those joints. There we go. And number 1, my SH Figure Arts Iron Man Mark 45. This figure is amazing. And it may just be because it's my first import, but I really enjoy posing this figure around. You can see he's standing on, the way he's standing, it's just awesome, the poses you can get this guy in. I love all the accessories. There are some gripes with this guy, but nothing too major. I mean, the biggest thing for me isn't this neck hole, even though a lot of people really don't like that. It's the lack of torso articulation. So, but other than that, this is my favorite figure of 2015. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys will like this video and hopefully subscribe to the channel.